welcome back to the Trash Talker Show. My name is Don Fish here with Darik Campbell. We're in week 6 this week. Just a little note out there for everybody. Derek wanted me to remind everybody that the trade deadline's coming up. Not really, it's like a month away, but he wanted me to notice it anyway. 11/21 of this year, 09, is when it is, so you got about a month away. Just be ready for that. Have your trades in. And didn't we vote down that trade of Mike's and Joe's today?
Yeah, quit declining my trade offers too, man. I don't know why people don't want. I mean, it's unbelievable.
Dude, that was horrible. Bolden.
Oh yeah.
Who was it? Bolden and somebody else for some
Kevin
for
Smith
Grant, dude.
for Ryan Grant, and I sent old AWOLs a trade offer last night. Steve Smith and Cadillac Williams for. I mean, if he's giving away Anquan Bolden,
he's giving it
Kevin
away,
Smith
man.
Versus Ryan Grant, he could have had Cadillac Williams and Steve Smith.
What do I got to do to
Shut
get
down
Pierre
right
Thomas,
away.
man? Pierre Thomas got a bum knee, man. I'm carrying his backups. I can't even get that guy.
I know.
All right, man.
Let's get into this.
Into the week, man. Let's just go over the games that happened. Let's go over a review, man.
Games that happen, all right.
Obviously, I mean, I got my ass kicked. AWOLs tore me up. They're 5-0. Just really didn't have a chance, man. Brady's let me down. Missed like 3 touchdown passes.
He missed Randy Moss a couple
Missed
times.
Randy Moss wide open. Missed Welker, threw it at his damn ankles, when nobody in front of him. So Brady's suffering right now. Later on, in a couple weeks, I'm thinking he'll get a little more accurate.
You were so hyped about making that trade, too. You were so hyped
I
about
love
making
that trade at the beginning of the year.
And I called AWOLs, by the way. I called AWOLs last week. Look it up.
I feel like that's hard, man. The dude 4-0, got a stacked team. His defense got 32, man. Every week, whoever's defense scores, man, that's who wins. Every week, 32, 38, 48, whatever.
It's been phenomenal for defenses this year on fantasy.
Dogs over Rage in week 5, man. Dogs got their first win. Or is this their second win?
Dogs?
Hell, I don't even remember, man. Second win for the Dogs. We don't really talk about them. We don't talk about them too much. They beat the Rage, man. That was pretty much a wipeout, man. Ass kickers. Back up again, man. Hanging on the roller coaster, man. 121
this week. That's what I think.
They're going down this week. All right, well, we'll get that in your predictions later on. Bombers over Troops, man.
I'll tell you what. Remember when I said I was going to start Gerard over Matt Ryan last week?
Yeah.
Gerard gets me 5 points. Matt Ryan had 35, so it's a good thing.
That was the lowest scoring game, 72 to
terrible.
65, and I don't have.
I still would have beat you though.
I have no idea why he didn't play Chad Henne, man. At the last minute he took out Chad Henne and put in Trent Edwards, man. Should have played Chad Henne. I tried to make you play Chad Henne.
That's unbelievable that I pulled that out. And maybe it's a blessing in disguise because maybe that's going to get my team ready.
Man, I hope so, man. You were down there at the bottom of the league.
Yeah.
What we have next? Hoosiers over Intimidators. Hoosiers dominating this year, man.
Big week for the Hoosiers.
Big
well, they're
week.
3-2. I don't know if is that dominating. Both of us beat him.
That's true.
I mean, you know
That's
what I'm saying?
true, man.
So I wouldn't say dominating.
125-0, man. I put up 158 last week. So
he's dominating the South Division, dude. That's nothing, is it? That's yours. Never mind.
And the Reign to finish up week 5. Reign over Bandits. That was a close game, 90 to 83. So Reign's hanging in there. Bandits are just suffering. But let's just go over the standings real quick. Anything that stands out to you, just go in North Division. This is a really, really weak division. You can have a losing record and still get into the playoffs. Starts off with the Troops at 2-2-1. You got the Rage at 2-3. Bandits 1-3-1, and Intimidators 1-4. Man, really weak.
I just don't understand. I tell you what, I think the Intimidators going to have a big week this week, though. We'll get into that.
I'd like to redraw and get put into that division, man.
Yeah, me too.
Can we do a mid-season draw?
Aren't you the one that picks the divisions?
I guess we drew it out of hat, man. Maybe we won't do a redraw. Central Division got the AWOLs 5-0 now. Ass Kickers 3-2. Bombers at 3-2, and you're still at the third in your division. And Dogs are coming back, man. 2-3.
I think the Dogs are going to have a good week too this week.
That's a tough division,
That's the
man.
toughest division. Like I said in my predictions, can 4 teams make the playoffs from the same division?
They might. They might this year. South, we got the. This is another poor division, man. This is the middle of the road. We got the Hoosiers at 3-2, Reign at 3-2. Killers are just 1 game down at 2-3, and the Guns are just 1 game down. So 1 game separates last place from first place in the South Division.
I like how he says just 1 game separates it. Don, you're in
my
last
division,
place.
man.
You're in last place. Don't try to sugarcoat 1 game separates it. You're in last place.
One game and the Hoosiers are on first, man. Everybody knows the Hoosiers are going to crash, man.
Yeah.
Their star player will get injured, and the next player will get injured.
Oh, don't say that's Peyton Manning, dude. Now, come on.
They got Sorgi, man.
Yeah.
Sorgi and Painter. All right, man. Week 6 matchups. Let's do some pick 'em. What do you got, man? Who do you got on your list for week 6?
Well, Rage at Pray for Rain. man, it just seems like every week I go against Ed Fish. And this is another week I'm going against Ed Fish. Got to go with Pray for Rain. They're looking at 4-2 after this
What are
week.
you talking about? Ed Fish.
Rage.
I thought it's Pray for Rain that plays Rage, man. It ain't you.
No, I'm saying Rage at Pray for Rain. I'm saying Pray for Rain is looking at 4-2.
I got you, man.
Alright.
I'm a little confused.
Alright.
Let's move on to the next matchup. By the way, I got an upset in that matchup. I'm calling Rage for the win over the Rain. Rain's sitting 13 points. I'm calling the Rage.
Are you? Okay, 13 points. I just like the matchups. I kind of like the matchups this week. Where you got Killers at the Dogs.
Man, I got the Dogs. Dogs are sitting 41 points right now, man. Any other time if we were laying money down, I'd pick the Killers and take those points and run, but I'm going with the Dogs, man. Ronnie Brown's on the bye, and the Killers defense is on the bye. Who you got?
You know, I love the Chili Dogs. Like I said, I think they're going to have a good week this week.
You're with the Dogs,
They're
too?
the number 1 ranked coach, by the way, according to
come
the
up.
system. I think they're going to get to 3-3 this week. Every team in the Central Division is going to be at least 500 or better. By the way, the Chili Dogs, you guys are killing me on the waiver wire list, dude. You went out and got Braylon Edwards right before I could snatch him up. And I guess that's because your record was 2-3.
That's what you get when you're 2-3.
You're
1-2.
terrible. And then Miles Austin, you know, picked him up. And anyway, so Chili Dogs.
All right, I got the Dogs, too. Next, who do you got?
Coops at Hoosiers.
Troops at Hoosiers?
Yep.
Troops
At Hoosiers. Yep. Who you got?
Man, the Hoosiers are laying 4 on this, but I'm taking another upset. I'm going to take the Troops because they got Drew Brees coming back to the lineup, man. You cannot beat Drew Brees.
Drew Brees
8
hasn't done
touchdowns.
anything since the second week.
I'm
He
calling
hasn't
it,
thrown
man.
a touchdown since the second week of the
So who
season.
you got? You going to take the 4 points?
I'm
and
going to
run
the
it?
Hoosiers. I'm going with the Hoosiers. It's going to boil down to T.J. Huzmanzada versus Nate Burleson. Who's Hasselbeck going to throw to? And, he's also got Ray Rice versus Jeremy Shockey. You know, that's the X factor is Ray Rice versus Jeremy Shockey.
Is he playing
Flex
2
player.
tight ends? Are you serious?
He's got Shockey in there as a flex player, so, if you got to dig deep enough, I
Can I
like the
change
Hoosiers
my
this week.
pick?
I like the Hoosiers this week. What's next?
Intimidators and AWOLs, man.
Upset alert.
Oh, upset.
I'll tell you what, both QBs are going to have huge numbers. They got, we've got McNabb versus, who's their other QB? I'm trying to think who the Intimidators have. AWOLs will probably be starting McNabb this week. Intimidators, I can't remember who they have. The Intimidators RBs have better, running backs have better matchups.
Intimidators are actually laying 4 points in this game for some reason. I don't know why. The AWOLs come in at 5-0. Got to take the AWOLs, man. No doubt about it. Ass kickers and bandits, man. Who are you taking with that one?
Second upset alert of the night. Second upset alert. Rabel Avenue, baby. Rabel Avenue.
You're taking the bandits.
Hey, Brett, fix your lineup. This is a winnable game. That's all I'm saying.
Man, I got the ass kickers. They're minus 18 points. They continue to score big every week. I got them winning again. But let's go to the game of the week.
Who's that?
Guns and the Bombers, man.
Oh, yeah.
Guns and the Bombers. You got the Bombers. I got the. There's no upset alert right here. What?
I'm a
Let's hear it,
20-point
man.
dog, baby.
20-point dog.
Hey,
you think you're getting this one?
You're telling me Tom Brady's going to score 10 more points than
Who's
David Garrard?
Isn't he playing like Detroit
Tennessee.
somebody's
Tennessee.
the worst pass defense in the league, right? With
Tennessee.
Tennessee. He's going to get more accurate this game. He's going to hit Randy Moss for like 850 yards. He's going to hit Walker for 1,000.
Well, see,
This game.
Garrard's got St. Louis, dude, and it's in a dome.
Gerard the bum.
So we'll see what happens.
All right, man. So you're picking the Bombers. You're going to be a homer on this one. I'm going to go against the. No, I'm not. Guns laying minus 20. I got the Guns, man. Anything else to get off your chest?
Yeah, I got to tell you something. You keep talking about the games I'm picking and losing over here. I'm dominating the pick'em standings right now. Look
You're
at the
first,
pick'em
aren't you?
standings. I'm
Your
dominating.
first ass kickers are second or third. I
Yeah,
think.
like 8 or 9 points behind me.
I'm down there 6.
Dominating.
So
Yeah,
picks
so
are
you
going
don't have
all
anything
right,
we're
man.
talking about. See, I mean, you know what I'm talking about? I got all the winners this week again. I mean, you know, I
I choose different than what I say on camera. When I say it on
Yeah.
camera, it's usually right.
Oh, yeah.